Welcome back to lesson 2.1. We're on example number 5. We're on the U tries. Hopefully you've tried these on your own and we're going to see if you got them right. So I've got 3x minus 3 is equal to my square root. I'm trying to get the square root by itself first. Then I'm going to square both sides. 3x squared would be 9x squared. And then I've got negative 3 times 3x, which is negative 9x, and 3x times negative 3, negative 9x. So that's going to be negative 18x, and negative 3 squared is 9. On the right-hand side, the square root and the square cancel each other out, and I've got 18x minus 18. Now, before I do anything else, I see everything's divisible by 9, so I'm going to make this a much simpler problem, dividing every term by 9. So I got x squared minus 2x plus 1. On the right-hand side, I got 2x minus 2, and that makes my numbers a lot less intimidating as I go forward. All right, moving that 2x to the other side, I get x squared minus 2x would be minus 4x. And then 1 plus 2 would be 3. Two numbers that I multiply together to give me 3 and add up to negative 4 would be negative 3 and negative 1. So x is equal to 3, x is equal to 1. Turns out this time when you check both of those are good solutions. All right, for B, we've got the cube root of 4x plus 8. I'm going to move the 3 to the other side, so 7 minus 3. Now the radical isolated, I am going to cube both sides of the equation, and I get 4x plus 8 is equal to 4 times 4 times 4, which is 64. And again, I see right off the bat, these guys are all divisible by 4, so I'm going to reduce both sides by 4, and I get x plus 2. 64 divided by 4 is 16. And now when I subtract 2 to the other side, get x is equal to 14. When you check that one, that is a good solution as well. C, unfortunately, we're not able to get the radical by itself, so we're going to have to square it as it is. On the left-hand side, the square and the square root cancel each other out, and we get x plus 7. The right-hand side, I've got 3 squared is 9, and then I've got 3 times that radical 2 times, so 3 plus 3 would be 6 times that radical. And then I've got that radical, the square root of 2 minus x squared, and that's going to just be 2 minus x. The square root will cancel out. Now I've got just one radical, so I'm going to get that one radical by itself. I'm going to move this x over here to the other side. X plus x is 2x. And then I've got 9 plus 2 is 11. So when I bring it over, I've got 7 minus 11, which is negative 4. It's equal to 6 square root 2 minus x. Again, everything's divisible by 2, so any chance you get to make it a little smaller, it's going to help your numbers in the long run. Can you get the answer without doing this step? Absolutely. All right, we're going to square both sides now. And I've got x squared, negative 2x. Negative 2x would be negative 4x. Negative 2 squared is 4. 3 squared is 9. The square root times this, or the square root squared, square root will go away. X squared minus 4x plus 4. 9 times 2 is 18, and then negative 9x. This time, nothing can be canceled out of both sides, so we're going to move forward. Got x squared. I'm going to bring the 9 minus 4 would make it 5x. And then 4 minus 18 would be negative 14. Two numbers that multiply to give me negative 14, subtract to give me 5 would be positive 7, negative 2. And so x is equal to negative 7, or x is equal to 2. This time when you go back and check it, you will have an extraneous solution. I'll let you do it, or hopefully you did it on your own. That negative 7 doesn't work, so our only solution here is x equals 2. That's it for lesson 2.1. Head on to your homework, and I'll see you in lesson 2.2.